maybe health-wise, resources-wise, and everything in order to be with someone. Because really, this is not the person who wants to cheat or play games. Hey Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Let's jump right into your reading today. Watch this. If you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. And before we get started, the only thing I ask, please smash the like button under this video. Really helps other Scorpios, to help to find this. So make sure you give a big like, subscribe if you haven't done so. Let's see, and what else did I want to say? For those who want to donate, by the way, you can do directly through YouTube. There is thanks button. I don't think it's available in the premiere, but if you're watching the video after the premiere, thanks button is there. So yeah, let's just see. Okay, let's take all of these cards. So, okay, one more, please. Okay. Ooh, this is an interesting energy today. So first and foremost, I am feeling that there's a strong energy of you working things out with someone, and also you going on some kind of retreat, vacation, holiday, honeymoon, maybe even for some of you together with another person. What I'm seeing here is like this. You do have something within your connection, within your relationship that is affected by children, like this card says. So you might have children and this affects the connection. Your person might have children. You might want to have children or not want to have children. Whatever it is, subject of children is highly influencing the connection. Another thing that it also could be is that whatever things you've experienced as a child as well, yourself, your inner child, maybe is going through healing right now. Whatever it is that's going on with another person as well, and this is turning out to be, by the way, more of a love reading, but maybe we'll get other messages, we'll see. But basically, whatever it is that's happening with you and another person is highly influenced by the things you experience as a child, maybe also things that they experience as a child. There is something here about unrequited love, but I don't feel, based on other cards, that the connection you share with the current love interest most likely is unrequited. I feel like you've experienced a fair share of unrequited love, maybe in your life, or maybe even if it was not unrequited love, it felt like it was. So you knew a person has feelings for you, you had connections with people where you knew, you could feel it, that they had feelings too, that the connection was there, but it felt like an unrequited love. Or maybe it could also be some kind of unrequited love that you've experienced is something that you're healing from now as well. Because what I see is that it's important for you right now to, once again, detach a little bit from a heavy energy when it comes to love. Even if you have like a person, try like a specific person, try not to go too heavy right away with them. It's good to open up. It's good if you, let's say, feel emotionally safe next to them, but try to experience this stage of like flirting, lighthearted energy, maybe even flirt with other people rather other than your person. Again, I'm not saying like do anything like bad, but maybe sometimes it's about, we get so, especially Scorpio, so stuck on one person. We put so much expectation and they feel that energy. They sometimes don't, it's not that they don't love us back, but sometimes they just feel overwhelmed. Even the person who cares deeply could feel overwhelmed with Scorpio energy, Even another Scorpio can get overwhelmed with Scorpio energy. Guess what? Like, should mention that even too. So maybe for you, it's also good to just have this lighthearted, I'm not saying again go cheat or whatever, nothing like that, but maybe it's good for you to just have friendly conversations, get some attention, exchange some flirty energy with others. There is nothing wrong, because I do feel like for you, things with whoever you have in mind are going to a more serious level. With engagement card here, we have also make the effort, honeymoon, retreat, religious factors. I feel like enjoy, like if you're still single, if you are not committed with that person yet, this could be your last day single. This could be your last day to actually explore your other options. I always say this in Scorpio readings. Reminder for me as a Scorpio rising myself, we are so sometimes obsessed whether another person has that any other option, whether they're treating us as an option, whatever, right? We forget how many freaking options we have. We just sometimes, when we like a person, when we get into tunnel vision over a person, we literally abandon all those options. They stop existing for us, but really another person might not necessarily even ask you for that yet. Let them earn you. Maybe for some of you, an advice is, especially if this person is treating you like, whatever, not giving you the attention that you desire or the kind of energy that you want from them, maybe this is for you to pull back their energy from them and go flirt, go just explore other options. Again, if you're in a committed relationship, I'm not telling you to go cheat or anything like that. But if, let's say, you're not committed to that person yet, you might just want to just talk to other people just as friends, right? Because what's going to happen for some of you who are resonating with this is that this person will feel like, whoa, what am I doing? This girl or this guy has so many options, has so many people who desire them, and they are choosing me. Oh my God, I better not screw it up. For some of you, it might happen this way. I'm not saying for all of you. Of course, all people think differently. Because I do see whatever you choose to do, this is kind of like your last days single, your last days to explore what else is out there, talk, maybe, engage with other people. Because I do feel like there is someone here who does want to make the effort and wants to go to a more serious level of commitment. So it could mean different things. If you're dating this person, they might want to pop a question, if you are, or move in together. If you're not officially dating yet, this might be the person who will be like, hey, I want to work on this, but let's do this. I want to know that you want me as much as I want you, right? So there's something here about making the effort, going towards engagement, whatever that is. I do feel like it's a more serious level than where you currently are with a person, maybe going exclusive, things like this. With religious factors, I do, to me, these two cards, unrequited love and then religious factors underneath that, it feels like, again, you might have some belief system. And again, it could be not necessarily even a conscious belief, it could be something deeply subconscious that you're not lovable or that people will let you down, something like that. Religious factors could sometimes literally represent religious factors. So maybe you and this person have differences or vice versa, similarities in your religious, spiritual upbringing. But at the same time, if it's not that, I do feel like this could represent that basically with religious factors, it's like something about it keeps coming up in recent Scorpio readings, something about your belief systems, what you believe about yourself. And I know it sounds sometimes like a broken record where people say, oh, you have this belief system, but very often when you sort of lose, let go of your guard and start developing feelings for someone, are all of your feelings for someone, you don't even notice how there is another part of you takes over, and suddenly you find yourself in this place where maybe you're obsessive or needy or suddenly doubting things. Guess what? This could very much be those belief systems that are stepping in. You might not see them, in the broad daylight when, let's say, you're not dealing with a person. But when the trigger comes in, when you let go, kind of of this pure awareness and sort of get into your feelings, let your guard lets down, it could kick in. So there's something here about your belief systems, what you believe to be true. Maybe you constantly believe that someone's gonna take someone from you, or there's someone better. Try to examine this here, because I actually feel like a breakthrough is possible right now. Again, North Node is in your 7th house, and Jupiter is about to go back to your 5th. Breakthrough is available when it comes to what you believe about love, what you believe about the world, what you believe about yourself. With the honeymoon and retreat, these two cards coming up together, I do feel like for a lot of you, there is going to be time that you spend with this person away from everyone. So let's see a little more. Now let's go into tarot. Let's see a little bit more. Where is the tarot that I wanted to use? Let me just see with tarot what's going on with you guys, because this is to me a very clear message. For some of you, maybe you got too far with a person too quick. The advice, if that's your situation and they're not putting enough effort in the connection, disconnect, explore other options. You never know what happens, right? They need to basically start working for you more, but I do see you guys working things out, very likely, and retreating with this person from the world. You might go they might ask you to go on vacation together, something like that. Travel could be involved. Let's see. The Moon, Queen of Cups. By the way, I'm recording this as the Moon is about to join Venus in Leo. So there could be a declaration of love coming in from someone. Four of Pentacles. Let's see. Okay, Justice. All right, we have here Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so there might have been a pause in the connection. Now it's weird because I don't feel like you broke up with a person because Eight of Cups is reversed, but I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, you also didn't really manifest what you thought you were going to manifest by now, for example. With the Moon, Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and Justice, what I feel here is that you could be deeply influenced by, maybe even, like, it might resonate with just some of you, but I feel like you might be deeply influenced by the belief systems that are something that passed from generation to generation in your family. Maybe something your mom felt, when she was either pregnant with you or when you were growing up, things like this. And again, it doesn't mean like, oh yeah, this happened to you and like whatever, you have to keep living this way. No, I feel like actually you're restructuring, you're breaking free from karmic ties. If there is any, if let's say like in your family something always happened and there was like no way to escape it, it was just basically what always happened to everyone. I feel like you're that what's called black sheep, or that person who've done the work and who spiritually liberated yourself with Justice from things that you maybe like this was some things that for 4 generations I'm seeing, but the Four of Pentacles could have been repeating. I also see that Saturn's transit in Aquarius in your 4th house is also liberating you right now, especially as it's retrograde right now, is liberating you right now from very deep pain connected, I feel, for some of you with your mother's lineage, where there were some things that honestly they were not even yours, but maybe your soul is very strong, so it chose this incarnation. And by the way, only very strong souls choose to incarnate as Scorpio in their chart, especially Sun, Moon, Rising, and even Venus, yes, too. Because Scorpio usually represents a buildup of a lot of very intense energy, which only a very strong soul, can actually, first of all, even handle, but second, also transform, right? So this is important to see here. We see also Cancerian energy, Libra energy here too. It could be dealing with a person who is Cancerian or Libra. Other signs, of course, as well. I'm feeling like right now you're going also very deep into yourself to understand why you feel a certain way. Maybe you're also learning that sometimes when you want to give too much, it's actually time for you to take a step back and see if you, let's say, don't take any action, if you don't message the person, if you don't constantly do the pursuing part, or if you don't do the one who constantly gives, what's going to happen? You kind of like trying to do a different strategy. Vice versa, if you have been very closed off, if you're not someone who is giving to the connection, you're choosing to basically get out of that state as well. Anyway, let's look at you and your person now. This is very interesting, but I see positive changes with all of that. And again, for a lot of you, you will go on some kind of magical, trip of a lifetime with a person. Let's see. First row, you. Second row, your person. Okay, ooh. King of Cups. 5 of Cups. Could be dealing with Pisces. Yeah, definitely Hanged Man. Page of Cups. Very Piscean energy. You could have Pisces in your chart too. Four of Pentacles. It almost feels like the first row is your person and not you, but we'll see. Hold on before I speak too soon. Because it happens sometimes in my readings. Ace of Swords. 7 of Swords. Knight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. We also have 2 of Wands with a 10 of Swords. Ooh. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. We've been worrying so much. We've been keeping, I feel like, ourselves stuck. If you are not worried, your person is worried. But there's definitely some kind of energy of anxiety here. Now let's talk about this. I feel like you are connecting with a person with the King of Cups energy here who doesn't like to show. They like to hide their feelings when they are sad and disappointed, because it's weird, because I feel like this person sometimes sort of serves as a, what do you call it, crying blanket, when people come to you and they tell you about all their problems, how bad they feel about stuff or whatever. I feel like people come to them very often to tell them, to express different things could be maybe therapist, even spiritual, some kind of advisor of some sort. But I don't feel like this person has space to go to necessarily when they need to express things. Or maybe they do have space, but they prefer not to. Because what I see with this person, they don't like to show other people when they are in the energy of Five of Cups. Now, I don't know, it could be different reasons, honestly. With the Hanged Man, I feel like what this person usually does is that they kind of take a step back until they reach some kind of enlightenment with the Hanged Man card. And when they're ready with the Page of Cups, they come out again, sort of like, you know, fresh from the oven, you know. With the Four of Pentacles, this is the person who also never shows to other people that they actually really don't like letting go. Like, they want to hold on to someone, they want to be with someone, they want to build something that no one can take away from them. Now with you, I feel like honestly, first row is your person, second row is you. Like, you know, again, if it doesn't resonate, you feel free to flip. You know, normally I don't encourage that, but here, just with the King of Cups first card, to me this feels, you know, very much like someone you're connecting with, because it's the King of Cups first card here. Again, unless you resonate with first row, this could be you as well. Now, second row, second person, which I think here represents you. You're someone who cuts to the chase. Ace of Swords here to me is like you cut to the chase. You, whenever this person does the thing where they withdraw actually to just kind of, you know, because they don't want to show you how sad they can be. They don't want to show you stuff they're going through, insecurities maybe, deep, heavy emotions. You suspect them in lying. With Seven of Swords, you think that they're lying. And we'll ask if they are lying about anything or not. But I feel like your expectation is that they will lie to you, because you're like, if you have feelings, like you say, you are cut to the chase. Be straight with me, basically. So what happens is that when this person with the Hanged Man goes into this state where they need to understand something, you know, go through some kind of, you know, with the Hanged Man card is sort of like death card. You know, when Scorpio goes through this death, rebirth, you know, internal phoenix process, right? No one understands what we're going through, right? Because it's like one day the world is over, Scorpio is just absolutely like just in deep, I don't know, agony or something. And then a couple of days pass and like Scorpio reemerges, like nothing happens, right? Like nothing happens, but Scorpio is reborn basically from the ashes. Like I've seen this many times. So with them, it's kind of like this, especially if they have Pisces placements, big strong Pisces energy in the first row. With a Hanged Man, it's like they're also kind of like that, except they don't go through death rebirth, but they go into some kind of literally the Hanged Man position where they maybe disappear, or maybe they, if not disappear, they just go into some kind of strange state that you cannot really follow or understand, because they don't have this deep agony or something. They just have something where they detach, you know, or something, or let go, and you're like wondering like what's going on. So with the Knight of Wands, you have this urge to message them, you have this urge to check up on them, you have this urge to make things faster, while the more you do this, the more, like, it's not to say the more you do this, the more they go into Hanged Man. It's more like it doesn't really influence them. It's almost like they are in a different reality. And you get very antsy because you're like, then I was right, you are lying, you must be lying, you know, you really suspect this person. So which again we'll talk about if it's you know, if you should or should not. So now with the Knight of Pentacles, you want something concrete from them. You feel like it's been enough time, and you're at this point, I feel like, are ready for whatever. If it doesn't go anywhere, and you would even want, if it, like, you kind of want to smash, like, not smash, what do you call it, not sabotage, but you sort of like, you either want a concrete plan of where it's going next. There could be distance between the two of you with Two of Wands, not necessarily big distance like America, I don't know, Africa or Australia or something. It could be just like West Coast, East Coast, if you're in the US, or whatever, like separate, like not that far necessarily, although it could be, but here I'm just not seeing necessarily that big of a distance. So you kind of either want to know the next step here with the Two of Wands, where we are in the process, so to say, Or with the Ten of Swords, you are ready for this to just end and you pretend like this never happened. You're ready for whatever, either the next step, but it has to, I feel like, happen, on time, and you have to have, your expectations set right, or you're ready to just let the whole thing go. With the Knight of Pentacles, like they might be like in this place where they're messaging you cute little messages, whatever, cute little gifts could be even, but you're like, listen, no, speak business. You really like, look at this with the Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, you're really coming like at this, let's cut to the chase, let's be direct, let's just let's literally, I think in your last reading I've seen like you're almost ready to like sign a contract where there's clearly outlined expectations or something like that. So there is the same thing here, and the thing is like this person is in their feelings while you want clarity. This person might be going also with the rough waters here. They might be going through emotionally volatile time, which you don't know about this. I don't feel like they told you necessarily. They could be going through some kind of Saturn transit even right now. I'm seeing for some of you, what do you call it in Vedic, also Sadasati or something like that, when the Saturn is transiting either from before your moon, the moon, or after the moon, this whole time period. What is it, 7.5 years? I always forget numbers. So Knight of Pentacles. So you're in this place where you do want to move faster. If you were to be patient with them with the Knight of Pentacles, you really want to have concrete plans. So Page of Cups, you don't want them to catfish you. You don't want them to, with the Page of Cups, to just send you stupid messages or sweet nothings or whatever. You want concrete actions, concrete plan. You don't want this like, oh, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, I'll see you soon or whatever. Because why? There is a reason for it. You are not trusting of them with the Seven of Swords. And the thing is, I don't know for sure, we'll clarify, but with the Five of Cups, I do feel like there is things they worry about. And to be honest, not to say they, oh, don't worry, be happy, right? They're missing out on a soulmate connection here with you while they are crying over some things in their life which didn't work out. They are sad about something here, but they're missing out on the soulmate connection with you. Why? Because these two cups are literally like right behind this person. So that's what I'm seeing here. Let me see a little bit more. Let's connect this. And yeah, you're at this point where you're like, we either take a next step or I'm fine. Sort of like, what was the Freddie Mercury Queen song? What was that song? Show Must Go On. You're like, whatever happens, like I leave it all to chance. If it's another heartache, another failed romance, I'm fine with it. Nothing new. So, oh, look at this devil. This is the obsession you have between the two of you. We also have Seven of Cups. There is misunderstanding, 100%. Okay. We have Two of Pentacles. You really also don't like the indecisiveness. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you feel like your life is better when you're single rather than trying to deal with a relationship. Justice. Yeah, a final decision will be made. I'll have to be honest, Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck for once reversed doesn't mean a relationship is over, but it feels like right now, I feel like it's more of your energy. I feel like if you're not receiving what you want to receive out of this, you're ready to basically move on. What I feel here is like this. With the Devil card, you have mutual obsessive energy. You're both obsessed with each other. King of Cups to the Ace of Swords. There is obsessive energy on both ends. You're wanting to have clarity because you want them so much. They have all these feelings that sometimes they also don't know how to process because they want you. Now, there is a misunderstanding with Seven of Cups. Somebody might have, they have options. You might think they have options. They might think you have options. You both don't see eye to eye, Five of Cups to Seven of Swords. Why? Because you suspect them of something. They don't understand why you suspect them of something. Five of Cups, they are just sad. They're processing some things. You don't know about this. And that's why you both are confused. There's confusion on both ends. It's almost like they might expect you to understand, but you don't. That's also from their perspective. You know what we're going to do in the extended? We're going to ask, look at the situation from their perspective. Not from yours, but from theirs. So something to keep in mind. Two of Pentacles. Again, there is lack of balance right now. You're trying to find it because you want to move fast and they are in the Hanged Man state. That makes you think that they are not serious about this. They're just juggling this. All of this basically is a BS. you're wondering, should I be better off single with the Nine of Pentacles? Because what they're offering, like, are they offering me a relationship? Are they offering me something? You wonder if you should just focus on your options as a single male, female, whatever you are, because you don't know. It's just like not very clear where it's going. Now with the Justice card here, again, a final decision will be made, you know, whether it is to end things or whether it is to make the next step. I do feel like they are holding on to you, but also they are holding on to revealing what the next step is, which I feel like is annoying you very much. Now we'll take this to the extended. What I want to see in the extended is the following. First and foremost, I want to know, first and foremost, what is the sadness that they have currently about? We'll clarify the Five of Cups, because they are processing some things. Let's see what they are processing, what's going on with them, because I don't feel like they necessarily shared about this with you. 3, 4, 5. I also, 6 cards wants to come out. Okay, Seven of Swords. Is there something, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, is there something, you know, that's being hidden? Maybe, you know, your intuition very often, Scorpio, is right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to know when they are in their Hanged Man position over here, where do they go? What's going on in their head? Like, what's happening with them? Are they seeing other people? Are they just detaching? Are they pursuing spiritual practice? It could be anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll take 12 cards for this. Very generous. Page of Cups, they come in with an offer. What are they offering as of right now? This is also very applicable in September, this energy, because I feel like all of this unfolding in September before October. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And last but not least, what will be the final judgment of this connection? What are the paths, how it could go? We'll take 5. We'll take 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take a look at this. Oh, 8 of Wands, by the way, communication coming. We'll take a look at this and even more. One thing I want to ask here with the Devil, what binds the two of you? Is there something that's binding the two of you? Is there something standing in the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ouch. 9, 10, 11, 12. Just 12 cards. We'll take a look at this, and also what I'll be looking at, how do they view the connection? What is the truth from their side? Anyway, link to the extended down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button. Really appreciate it. And talk to you soon. Bye.